It was a dark night on the Sea of Galilee. The wind grew stronger and the waves crashed against the boat as Peter, John, James and Andrew struggled to move forward. Fear filled their hearts as the storm surrounded them. Then something impossible happened. Jesus came walking toward them on the water, calm in the middle of the storm. Peter stepped out of the boat in faith, but when he looked at the waves, fear returned, and he began to sink. Jesus immediately reached out and held him.
Lord,
the story of Peter. It was a quiet night on the Sea of Galilee until the winds began to rise. The disciples were rowing hard against the waves, their small wooden boat rocking from side to side. Moonlight shimmered on the water. The storm made everything feel uncertain, frightening, unsure. The wind whistled sharply and waves slapped against the boat. John struggled with the oars and cried out in worry. "The storm is getting stronger. We're barely moving." Andrew looked around at the dark waters and spoke with concern. "Where is the Master? He told us to go ahead, but he stayed on the mountain to pray." As the storm grew louder, their fear grew with it. They tried to stay brave, but the night felt heavy, dark, and unknown. Suddenly, the waves began to glow faintly. Through the rain and mist, Peter squinted into the distance and said slowly, "Wait, what is that? Something is walking toward us." Panic spread across the boat. James shouted in fear, "It's a ghost!" Hearts pounded, hands trembled. Then, cutting through the roar of the storm, a familiar and gentle voice spoke calmly. "Take courage. It is I. Do not be afraid." The winds softened. Fear loosened its grip. Peace began to spread across the boat. Peter stared into the darkness, his heart caught between fear and hope. With a trembling voice, he called out, "Lord, if it's really you, then tell me to come to you on the water." A soft, steady reply came back, "Come." In that moment, the storm seemed to pause. The world grew quiet as faith rose inside Peter's heart. He lifted one foot, then the other, and stepped out of the boat, onto the water. For a moment, the impossible happened. The water held him. Peter walked, one step, then another, toward Jesus. Wind blew through his hair. Water splashed around his feet, but he kept his eyes fixed ahead. He whispered in awe, "I'm walking. I'm really walking." Jesus encouraged him gently, "Keep your eyes on me." But then a strong wave crashed nearby. Peter looked away. His faith shook. Peter felt the wind. He saw the waves. Fear rushed back into his heart, and he cried out in panic, "Lord, I'm sinking!" The water began to pull him down. Immediately, Jesus reached out and caught him. As he lifted Peter up, he spoke with love and reassurance. "Peter, why did you doubt? I am right here." Jesus held him firmly, just as he holds us when our faith feels small. Together, they walked back toward the boat, step by step, through the storm. The moment they climbed in, the wind stopped instantly. Silence, calm, peace. John, James, and Andrew looked at Jesus in awe and whispered, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Peter sat there, soaked but changed. Looking up, he said softly, "Even when I feared, you never let go." Jesus placed a comforting hand on Peter's shoulder. On that stormy night, Peter learned something beautiful. The safest place to be is not inside the boat, but walking toward Jesus, even when the waves are high. As this new year begins, we too may face uncertain days. We may feel afraid, just like Peter did. And still, Jesus speaks gently to our hearts. "Come, step into the new year with me. take the step, even if your faith trembles, even if the waters rise. Jesus will hold you. He will steady you. He will walk with you through every storm, because a new year is not about what we can do alone, but about what God can do with us. Thank you for watching this beautiful story on Shepherd Glow. As you step into this new year, may your faith be stronger, your heart be braver, and your eyes stay fixed on Jesus. Happy New Year, and may God bless you abundantly. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe.